The question we answer today, can I still throw far? Okay. What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First, gotta say, thank you for all the support you guys showed in the last video. Read through a lot of the comments, responded to as many as I can. It was really cool to see how many people have been watching from all different stages of my career here on YouTube, and you guys are still supporting. So thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate it. And hopefully I won't let you down. Hopefully this journey will be not just entertaining to watch from your side, but hopefully we also get the goal done at the end and qualify for USDGC. Another benchmark video today. We are gonna see how far I can throw a backhand. That was one of the things that definitely was a massive advantage for me on tour. A lot of the farther courses, longer courses, I felt like I had a much better advantage. If you look at some of my best finishes, DDO, 3rd place, top 10 at Portland, top 10 at D-Glow, those are very long courses. A big advantage. Do I still have the advantage now? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I've got nukes, ESP nukes. We've got, I think, 13 ESP nukes, and then we have the new Brodie swirl roaches, dark horse roaches. We're gonna throw some putters at the very end just to kind of get a gauge between distance drivers and putters. Not probably the greatest field ever, but the field we try to go to, guys, pesticide, and I almost got thrown in jail. So are
we gonna talk about that?
I don't know if we're gonna talk about it here. Maybe on Tour Life. Maybe tune in for Tour Life if you want the details of what went down. Janice is mic'd up.
I'm mic'd up.
So we're gonna have some commentary. Also, we do have these little fluffy thingies.
It's not his beard this time, you guys. It's actually part of the mic.
We got fluffy thingies, so hopefully the audio is better with the wind. Sorry guys, it's Dallas, Texas. It's always windy here. We're gonna do kind of almost like how they do a golf handicap and how they should do your PDGA rating. Your PDGA rating should not be your average. It shouldn't be your average. It should be your potential. When you play really well, that should be your PDGA rating, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna throw 13 discs. Out of those 13, we'll probably take the average of the top 3 or 4 discs, because I'm sure I'm gonna spray a couple. I'm sure a couple of them are gonna fly, probably not the way I'm thinking they're gonna fly. And the thing today too, guys, is we're throwing disc golf shots. We're not throwing max distance. I'm gonna try to throw shots I would throw on tour, and then a couple months from now, we're gonna come back, I'm gonna throw again, and we're gonna see the difference. I'm gonna try to throw next to this thing so we can use our handy dandy rangefinder. Not the greatest run-up stuff, but we're gonna make do. First attempt, that bushy bush out there next to whatever that structure is 550 feet. I don't think we're getting that far. The goal today is to try to get over 500. All right, here we go, Janice.
I'm waiting for something.
First attempt. I got 0 flip up.
Wee.
0 flip up on that one.
God, you're gonna hit that bird.
Because it's my video and it's my journey and it's my goal, I gotta do whatever flip I want. There's nothing you can say about it.
That's normally the case anyway.
So if I throw 13 shots and none of them are good because they're all freaking too overstable nukes, then I'm gonna grab them, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do it again.
Cheater.
It's not cheating, it's my rules.
This is freaking highlight reel over here.
I think I just gotta throw a little bit more flexy. Oh, that one might be.
Wee.
That one might actually have some potential because that one didn't flex out at all. This run up is really not great.
It prepares you for the worst. Wee.
That's the best one so far.
If you hit these workers, my God, that's going. Janice.
Okay, best one so far.
Are you gonna hit those workers?
No, they're 650.
Oh, geez.
I'm not freaking AB. For those that don't know, I have a running joke with Ezra. I did not forget Ezra throws far, but does he actually?
Also, some people were saying, and
lift.
That just dropped. Got pushed on by the wind. People were making fun of me calling you a nut when you made that little forehand.
I think that's that's just like squirrel talk.
You're a nut.
That's just normal squirrel talk. Feel like I got my hips into that one a little bit.
That one went really high. Think.
Trying to work on that lower body engagement, trying to get that lower body working with the upper. Let's put a move on this one. Really crank this one. Come on.
Ankles. I like them.
With a little grunt.
You got like a eat.
All right.
The sturdy ankles.
She's out there a little bit. Are you talking over me the entire time, or is this gonna be multiple?
I'm talking about your ankles.
What's wrong with my ankles?
You don't have chicken legs. You got them sturdy ankles.
One nice thing about having cankles is very rarely ever sprain my ankle growing up.
In basketball?
Very, very rarely ever sprain my ankle. Oh! I mean, this is terrible footing.
I love how we just said you don't sprain ankles.
That was my knee.
Oh, jeez.
That was my knee. I mean, this is awful footing. This is literally potentially the worst place.
Where do we go then?
You're throwing on cabbage. You're throwing on my pristine field is being pesticide.
I love cabbage.
This looked like a really nice field from a distance, but it's really not. Enough chit chat.
Yeet. That one looks good.
That was decent. I think those might be close to 500.
People are gonna be like, Kelsey needs a gimbal.
Ugh. Not enough height on that one. Yeah, why, you got shaky, you got Parkinson's?
I guess I do, because I mean, I see it through the screen.
People say I have a doctor's hand.
What does that mean?
No movement, look at it.
It's moving.
What? No, you're moving.
It's moving. No, your hand is moving. It's like heartthrob moving.
I've now had a Russian Olympian tell me I have a beautiful breaststroke.
Oh God,
I've had an NBA coach tell me I have a beautiful jump shot.
You want to tell him who it is? So
and I've also had
you on it?
I've also had a doctor tell me I have doctor hands.
You don't have doctor.
Those are maybe the 3 biggest moments of my life.
Here to keep you humble. You don't have doctor hands. Yeet.
Oh, I got into that one. Oh, but it's not flippy boy. I felt really like my butt cheeks squeezed at the very end there.
Hip thrusts?
Well, it was like if you have like a little bit of toothpaste left, just stick them in between my cheeks and I gotcha. I'll get that last bit out. Buns of steel. Yeah, these are stable boys.
You picked them out.
Or I might be getting tired. I don't know. There is that too.
On my run back, I thought I was going to collapse. I did. The legs.
For those wondering, it is 100 degrees.
The legs were giving out. This is welcome back to Texas weather.
That one's way right.
I'm gonna stay zoomed out for these last 2 so people can see your form and roast you on it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh. Well, let them know I am currently going down a hill, up a hill with molehills. So roast away, people.
Someone slow this down. Wow.
Oh, that might be the best one yet.
That was actually pretty good.
Go! Go!
That was actually pretty good.
I'm going to get up there. It's going to be 100 feet.
You knew people were going to slow-mo it, and you wanted to make sure.
It's going to be freaking 100 feet short of that shed, and it's going to be 450 feet. Last one. Time to put a move on it. Come on. Get down on it.
Hey, hey, hey.
Get down on it.
Okay, hey, hey.
Oh, that's a flippy boy. Yeah, not a good one. All right. We'll walk down. We'll shoot the numbers.
Geez.
We'll give the results. And then we'll throw some putters. I think we made it to my shortest throw. This one I think I turned over. Okay, so either this is incorrect and this rangefinder is broken, or I'm a big weenie. 389.
Ooh.
We'll pick up some of these shorties. These are probably right around 400 or so. We got a couple, I see a couple out there. I did say that shack was 550. We'll confirm, I think it might have been 550 from the back wall of those trees, and I threw it a little closer. So we'll have to confirm, but we're gonna pick up a couple of the shorties, and then we'll start measuring as we get a little bit further back. I believe this one was all pure hyzer. For the most part. I don't think this one flipped at all. I'm getting 477. I might be able to still move it, folks. We got 477. This one's probably right around the same. It's a little bit further left. And we still got some further back. It's looking pretty good so far. All right, this is one of the further ones. And we're at 494. 494 with this bad boy. All right, so this one's almost in line. I don't know if you can see, there's 2 more over there that's pretty much in line with this one. the dark blue one, and then I don't know if you're tall enough to
I
see
can
that
see
little
it.
tan. So these are all roughly the same. I think those might be a little bit further back, but we're looking at 498 from here. So I'm assuming that's probably just over 500, that pinky one. And then we have this guy right here. And so now that I think about it, I think it was 550 from the back wall. 515 with this guy. And it has a little, hey, that just shows you guys.
Tippy tippy.
Respect the chips. The biggest one,
Oh, in a puddle.
the biggest one made it all the way back here. I don't even know if this is full distance because it's in a puddle. So I'll grab it and shoot it from right here. All the way back here. Farthest throw is gonna be 553.
Wow.
553. It looks like I can still throw far, which is great. It looks like me losing 40 pounds and getting in the gym and lifting also is helping, because if I remember correctly, when I was playing some of those videos with foundation, I wasn't throwing far at all. So the body's moving good, does show getting in the gym, lifting, getting stronger, doing those things will help you throw farther. We're in a good spot now. How many we're short of 500? A lot. That's, I think, gonna be the big thing that we're gonna see maybe improve. I think I could probably gain another 20 feet. I think I could probably push 570 in a couple months from now if I keep working at it. Let's go throw some putters. And hey, I used to be a top 25 forehand on tour, guys. People forget, top 25 forehand. We're gonna throw a couple forehands to end the video.
And then the birds. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, they're gone.
We're gonna throw 5 of these bad boys just to get a gauge. I'm not gonna be throwing like 100%. I'm just gonna be throwing like what I would throw usually off the tee with these. So I would like these to hopefully go right around like 350. And that's another thing I'm just gonna have to work on more time in the field, is just get my numbers, figure out how far buzzes go. If I throw a buzz on hyzer, how far is that traveling? So we're just gonna go like our stock shot here. I have a feeling that's like 300. Yeah, I think we're also throwing a little uphill. I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle.
Starts to go uphill, right?
These are kind of slamming into the ground with some velocity. So I do think I need to throw this up in the air a little bit to get a better judgment of distance here. Like that will have most of its flight. Yeah, because it's still actually hitting the ground pretty hard. We're doing the best we can out here, guys. Fortunately, disc golf don't really have driving ranges. That was probably the best thrown one. Yeah, best thrown. And if you are still watching, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Drop a like, leave a comment. Let me know, do you want this disc?
I was going to say, are you about to give this away?
We are giving this disc away. Me and Kelsey can both sign it if you want.
They don't want my signature.
I'm giving them an option.
They just want Janice's signature.
But leave a comment down below. Your favorite high school memory. Favorite high school memory.
Now you're
Janice,
dark.
do you have your favorite high school memory?
Probably the pep rallies. Those were fun.
Oh, Janice was telling
The
me
tumbling one.
she did a tumbling routine and the whole entire school went absolutely berserk.
Because I was on the dance team, and the dance team didn't tumble. It wasn't actually a job at the cheer team, but it kind of low-key was, now looking back at it. But yeah, round up back handspring back tuck on the dance team. Holla.
My favorite high school memory, like one of them is kind of illegal, so I don't know if I should even say it.
Oh my gosh, maybe that cop should have arrested you.
I was really close with my chemistry teacher back in high school.
Are you about to tell me something?
Yeah, and I had access to the chemical closet, and I found out that sodium makes these massive depth charges when you throw them in, when it reacts to
foam?
Water. What?
The foam?
No, sodium.
I
Pure
know.
sodium.
I know,
if you
but
throw it in water,
foamy.
no, it freaking looks like a bomb goes off. It's like a depth charge.
Oh my
Look
God.
it up on YouTube. Sodium into lakes. Yeah, one day I went in and got some sodium, which
Without permission?
correct. Brought it home. Me and my brother went to the lake that we had in our apartment complex, and I freaking heaved that thing in.
Oh.
And it was like
You
a
stole?
freaking tidal wave.
Broderick!
And yeah, I mean, again, illegal, not my finest moments. And she was super cool. She told me never to do that again. I never did do it again.
Janice.
For that moment in time. It was kind of like a nerdy thing to do, but
Could have caused a fire.
no. But it was super sick. Anyways,
right.
you want this disc? Tell me what your coolest memory is in high school. Turns out, Janice, I don't really have that many cool memories in high school. I was like 5'5".
Nerd.
And I played golf and tennis.
Nerd.
Here we go.
Hey, I was friends with all of those people. I was friends with everyone, actually. I feel like. Someone from my high school is going to come on here and be like, false!
Kelsey
Falsified
was super mean to me.
information.
Top 25 forehand, probably more like a top 100 forehand, maybe top 150. We're gonna throw a couple out there.
Nowadays, these kids are good.
I definitely don't think any of these are flippy enough for my forehand, unfortunately. I'm not gonna go too hard on the paint with the forehand because it is a very aggressive movement. Long term, I don't wanna jack up my shoulder. We're just gonna do a couple today. It is a throw that if you guys are learning or trying to do, you definitely wanna slowly ease into it because you can totally wear out your shoulder. Yeah, none of these are flipping, but the nose angle's fine. All right, I'm gonna try to get this one on a little baby Annie just to see if we can get a little bit more of a full flight out of it. I think this was the was it? No, this was not the puddle disc. This is the disc that did go far. Finish on a good one. I always say in basketball, you gotta finish on a make. Disc golf, you gotta finish on a good throw.
Oh.
Oh! That would have been good, I think, if it was flat. We're gonna throw one more.
I knew it.
Well, it would have been good if it was flat, but we're throwing uphill, so it just gets eaten alive instantly. There, that's a move. Yeah. All right, I like that. Let's go shoot some distances. All right, we've come across 3 of our shorties. I feel like these were all like decently thrown. Oh boy, too hot?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. The battery blow up? Too hot?
Oh jeez.
I have no idea why I just did that. Is it like an old PlayStation game? I have no idea.
The Nintendo?
Yeah, Nintendo.
Just blow it. See
Blow
if
it and
dust.
smack it down. Ah,
Did it work?
yeah.
The good old, did you beat it up?
274 on this guy. Obviously a little short, but not too worried about it. These were actually thrown pretty well, just too low for throwing uphill. We do have 2 decent putters out here. I don't know where the 4th putter's at, but this seems like more maybe in line with what I'm looking for my putter. 327, we'll take that. This forehand was the one that I kind of turned over a little bit. I'm more curious about that one out there. I threw that one pretty good, and then we should have a couple more over here. So we'll pick up some of the smaller shots and then give you guys the numbers for the big boys. This was probably the best thrown putter shot. This is the one I was talking about. And I think this will be closer to that 350 number. 364. So a little bit more, but that's fine. Like 350 to 375 is what I'm looking for a putter off the tee. Just consistently, like at 90%, not throwing max distance. Just a nice smooth swing off this tee. This was the best forehand. Not great, 398. Definitely want to try to get my forehand back to I would say like
420.
420 would be great. Oh, 425 would be great. I know what you're trying to do there. 425 would be great, but I think 440. If you can push 440 with either like a little hyzer flip up, or what I'm going to trying to throw now is more overstable stuff. So a little bit of a flex 440. I would be super happy with that. At a great benchmark, guys. I think I'm pretty happy. I can get my forehand still over 400 feet. I can get my backhand still over 5. So the distance is there. Now the importance is, can you consistently do it? Because when you're trying to throw 500 feet and you throw 400 sometimes, that's bad. And then obviously the left and right. How far am I spraying these shots? That's also super important. Thanks to Kelsey behind, Janice killing it as always. Thank you for you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep slinging them discs. The question we answer today: can I still throw far?
Oh, by the sound of your voice, I'm not sure.